What's up everyone, Trent here and welcome to the Fandom Zone, where I'm going to be doing a lot more comic book reviews about my favourite comic books of the week. And my favourite of this week, by far, one of my favourites of 2019 overall, Harleen, Issue 3 by Stefan Sayich under DC's Black Label imprint. Yes, it is for adults, but it is one of the best stories of the year. Sayich just has a great understanding of Harley as a character, the importance and complexity of not only her own duality, but the relationship with her and the Joker. It's just so many different layers and themes in each of these issues, but issue 3 really hammers it home. We finally get the relationship with Joker and Harley take that next step forward where she really does admit that she is in love with him, and we get that Mad Love-esque adaptation that has been building throughout the whole series, but it adds extra layers and extra depth. We get more characters involved than what is originally involved in the Paul Dini and Bruce Timm version, such as Poison Ivy and Harvey Dent, but this really is focusing on the relationship between Joker and Harley. And if you're a fan of Witchblade and Sunstone, particularly Sunstone, there are a lot of elements that you will be familiar with in here, such as the fetishes. And it's just, it's really, really fun. There's a lot of humor, a lot of darkness within the narrative that's been built, and it just flows so well. The pacing in the issue is phenomenal. Sayich is pulling double duties as writer and artist, and that's where he excels the most. In his creator-owned work, he's able to take his time and really build these intricate stories, and he just has this great understanding of female characters. And you can see so many of those other characters influence his version of Harley Quinn that stays really true to the character. And even though she is narrating this, and you would think that she's an unreliable narrator, you sense the vulnerability and the almost disappointment in her voice that she has become Harley Quinn and how she became in love with the big bad wolf that is the Joker. There are so many different themes and narrative twists that go on within this book. There's a lot of homages to previous tales and a lot of pop culture references as well, but it just really focuses on that dynamic, and we get some fantastic dynamic art that I cannot fault. Even though it is digital art, the line work for particular characters, it's scratchy and edgy, but then it's refined with the shading and colors that he used. There's one particular panel, I'll try and find it now, involving Poison Ivy, that the lighting in the book is just absolutely phenomenal. I'll get it a bit closer for you. It's just absolutely phenomenal what Sayich is able to do with this art. And it really is like messing with the big bad wolf. There's some really refined pages, then there's some really scratchy pages. And that's also done with the lettering. When you've got Harvey Dent talking, you've got the nice clean letter bubble, but then you've got Two-Face, which is all scribbly letters and it's much more scratchy. And that really plays throughout the entire issue, depending on what character's being shown. Never have I seen monstrous characters look so good but in one panel but look so evil in another. Like even if it's Poison Ivy, her eyes, she's got a black kind of gambit eye with a green light. Killer Croc is this really sleek, bulky, crocodile-looking character, but when he's attacking, he's vicious. Two-Face, you have that pretty face, the ugly face, but the one that is the most beautiful is Joker. And that's a Joker we aren't really familiar with seeing. We aren't used to this really pretty version of Joker, the pretty boy version. We're used to this kind of really chilling version. And that's what makes this version particularly more chilling, is that he does just look so plain. He looks so handsome. And then you have him saying things like, Harley's asking him, is that a threat? Or is that a threat, or are you flirting? And he just says yes. It's the dialogue that makes him much more chilling. But even further, because we know that Harley's the narrator, everything that we are seeing we can envision in her eyes. So she is seeing Joker much more prettier and much more attractive than what someone like Batman is doing. And there's just some great character dynamics. I cannot recommend this book enough. It also comes in a beautiful variant cover that you just have to pick up both. Like, it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. If you're a Harley Quinn fan, you will love this tale. If you aren't a Harley fan and you want to get into the character, I strongly recommend getting in this series. And if you don't particularly like the lampoonish Harley, check this out, because this is very much classic interpretation, and I'm really hoping that Sayich comes back and does a lot more. So yeah, tell me your thoughts on Harleen Issue 3 in the comments below. Do you want to see more comic book content? I collect them weekly and I love them and I love talking about them. So yeah, if you guys love talking about them too, I'm more than happy to do more videos. But yeah, follow our handles at Fandom Zone AUS. I'm Trent, and as always, keep it nerdy, subscribe to the channel. and have a good day.